Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beginning of my broadcast day. I am Blood Eagle, and you are watching Blood Eagle TV for April 26, 2017. We are going to be doing something a little bit different this morning. I am actually setting up an interactive sound bar on my Beam stream, and I was asked to stream it. So it would be sort of a tutorial. I figured, what the heck, if I'm going to screw everything up, and I'm going to crash and burn, why not let it go live on the air? So, we are going to be working together this morning to create an interactive soundbar. Now, you're probably wondering, what exactly is an interactive soundbar? So, let's just take a real quick look here. On Beam, when you find big, huge streamers, good, this is going to be perfect right here. You get this. So you have their video right here. And then right beneath that, you have these different things. Now, each one of these buttons is a sound. And when you click on them, that sound will play over that person's stream. And the way that it works is some streamers will, maybe they're playing a horror game, and they'll have buttons down here that are there to scare them. Or this gentleman here is playing Overwatch, and he has Reinhardt sounds, Reaper sounds, etc., etc. And these are sounds that have to do with the particular game. For my particular taste, rather than having a different soundbar for each game, I would much rather have a single soundbar that I can use across all my games. I'm not interested in being scared. I'm not interested in people trolling me. But I think it might be fun to put in some sounds that kind of go with my personality and type of gaming. So, for instance, if I were to get a spectacular kill or something, then somebody might hit a button that has a crowd cheering for me. Or if I was to die in a very, very noobish way, perhaps somebody would hit a button that would have like a sad trombone going wah, 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 wah. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm actually going to be trying to create said soundbar. And the one that I know of that supposedly works the best is called Soundwave Interactive. So Soundwave Interactive is sort of a dev kit that you can use for Beam. And actually, I probably should not have gotten off of Beam because I'm going to need to go back to it. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to need to go to my own here shortly. So the very first thing that we need to do before we start off with anything else is we need to download it. So on GitHub, the owner, who is DKJ or DKJ, has his development string right here. So the one that I'm going to download is the 64-bit Soundwave Interactive Setup 0.912.exe. I'm going to go ahead and grab that real quick. Now, I'm going to install this on my gaming machine, but I may have to read the whole thing later on my streaming machine. Not sure exactly how that's going to work.
I'm going to quickly grab some breakfast. I'll be right back.
No problem, Susan. So let's start with this first. Okay, so I've got to log in. I'm going to go over to one of my other screens real fast. Okay, so according to this, if I agree, this thing will be able to update my channel settings, create, update, and delete interactive games in my account, view my email address and other private details, and run as an interactive game in my channel. So I'm going to approve that. Now we get this. Okay, so this is the soundboard. So we're going to walk through real quick the overview. Over here, we're going to have our sound library. And in it, we'll be able to put any sounds we want to use. In the middle will be our profiles. At the top right will be the actual buttons. And to the bottom right is the cooldowns, what it takes to reconnect, etc. Okay, let's see what happens. So here we go. This is what we're going to start with right here. So the first thing we need is profile. Do anything else. So we're just going to name this default. And that will be our profile right there. Don't have a soundboard in the Beam Dev Labs. We'll create one. Maybe not. Let's go to Beam Dev Lab. Okay, there's the Beam Dev Lab. My account. Yay. Let's see if this thing can do it now. Okay. Volume, timer. No. Okay, so none of that's what I want. So do I go ahead and create one myself? Or are there any in there already? I'm going to guess that I have to create one myself. We'll call this Soundwave Interactive. Okay, so we now have Soundwave Interactive. Yay, us. Let's use the Interactive Wiki. How do I add buttons, remove buttons, change the layout of the soundboard? Okay, so I'm supposed to be locating a soundboard, interactive soundboard game. What if I don't have that? Because thus far, I don't have that. All I have is the one that I created myself. Let's see what he says about it. It's supposed to be called Soundwave Interactive Soundboard. Okay, so let's go back to this and edit it. Okay, that was supposed to happen. Nope, that was definitely not supposed to happen. Why is this on the screen and why is that on the screen? Let's see if this will help. Okay, so I got rid of that. Yay, us. I'm going to guess if I browse that, I'm going back to the browsing of the other thing. Let's go back to interactive games. Role editor. So I'm not totally sure, but it seems Hmm. So according to this wiki, it sounds like it should have already popped up for me. But it most definitely did not. Navigate to lab, click interactive games, locate soundboard, interactive soundboard. Where exactly is this easy setup I saw? What am I not seeing? I am not seeing a. So it appears that I should be able to click this. Yeah, I know that, but how do I actually do that? Hit connect to see what happens. Build to connect. Connect.
Who doesn't love a bite? Yeah. Who doesn't love a yummy vitamin smoothie in the morning?
I would guess lots of people.
Yeah, I'm probably one of them. Really starting to hate it right about now.
Soundwave Interactive not creating soundbar. Hmm. It looks like that's the way it's supposed to look when I'm done with it. Okay. So I'm wondering if I'm doing something incorrectly. This is a little bit more interesting than I thought it was. So thus far, I am not able to find the answer to my question. This is all from 4 months ago. Aha. No, that's connectivity. Okay, so that's not doing me good at all. So it says create soundboard, but when I click on create soundboard, nothing happens. When I try to connect, fail to connect. So I'm going to walk over to his wiki real quick and look at the connectivity part. Application fails to connect to Beam API. Okay, so let's try to do this one at a time. What is this one called? Next is user app data folder. Certain things I cannot let you guys see. Give me just 1 second here. Let me get there. Okay, so we're back over here. Let's see. I had the local folder, the Soundwave folder. Okay, found Soundwave Interactive. Add Soundwave.exe. Okay, I've now added Soundwave.exe. Okay. Now we try this again. Failed to connect. Wondering if I need to do this on my streaming machine. If I do, this may not be the spot to do. Try starting this thing up one more time. Aha! Now we're working. Okay, so obviously when you start up the first time and create a profile, you need to shut it back down. So we have no sounds at all. So what we have to do is we have to go find some quick. So let's do that. Let's head over to gaming sound files. See how this one works. Submarine diving outdoor carnival. That's horrible. No. End of game. Winning triumphal fanfare. Nope. There are absolutely horrible sound effects on here. How do you see The hell's a water phone? Never heard of it. Okay, so this is not going to work very well like I thought. Let's try YouTube. Try this one here. Okay, we'll...
Nope. And his name is John C.
Houdini.
Houdini.
I don't know if these are very good either.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Definitely can't do that. Mario Kart Racing Sound. SpongeBob 2. Sad Trombone. That one's not too bad. We'll actually take that one to a different spot.
Denied.
That one's not horrible.
Got the prank. Oh, hot.
There's some really, really bad ones in here.
These nuts.
Crickets. No idea. Okay, so there are some really, really bad sounds. I've actually used some before. I'm just trying to remember where. Maybe it was this one. I used one of these years ago when I used to do my podcast. I just don't remember which one it was. Group of people cheering. Definitely don't need it 21 second long. Just need try this one. That was not bad. That one I'll take. Wait, here's another one. Nope, definitely like the top one better. 5 seconds. Not as good. "48 seconds long." Okay, so we've got a cheer. That'll work. Let's see. We need sad violin. Too long. 12 seconds. Too long. I have no idea what the world that even was. 54, 12, 1 minute, 25 seconds. No, all those. Okay, let's try said trombone. Ooh. $37.5. Let's try this one. Way too much echo. That one will work. Okay, let's. Next one is. So we've got cheering, got trombone. What other types of sounds would you want for a soundbar? I'm thinking about like 8 sounds, maybe.
Denied.
That's not bad. No, stop. Denied. Okay,
Denied.
that's not a bad one either. See if we can find that here.
Access denied.
Access denied.
I don't know if I need access denied. I just need denied. Back straight to it. What other kind of sounds? What? Right charge? No. No. I'm having a little bit of trouble here. Can't think of what other types of sounds you would want on a soundboard.
Oh my.
Hmm. Yeah, getting some of these are just hardcore shit.
All right, back in a bit, guys. Gonna get some lunch.
See you, bud. You download. Okay, so how about we take the two we do have? And try those two out. Okay, so this should set us up for this. Wonderful. Oh. Okay, so that one real quick. And grab that one real quick. Okay, so now we should be able to go back to this, go into our downloads, find, maybe we should rename them real quick. I don't know which one's which. Okay, so before we do that, let's see which one is which here. Okay, that's Sad Trombone. That's what I needed to know. So this one is being renamed to Sad Trombone. And the other one is being renamed to Cheering. There we go. So now we have those. Do Sad Trombone. Go ahead and pull it in. Grab one more. Do Cheering. Pull it in. Now we can see what they sound like. And Sad Trombone. Very cool. So now you grab the Cheering, drag it over and drop it. Grab Sad Trombone, drag it over and drop it. We will make them dynamic. And let's try connecting, see what happens. There we go. So it's all connected now. Now, hopefully, if we're right, drop that one. If we go to My Beam, and we're going to turn sound on for just a moment. Okay, so you see it here now, right? So this is going to be kind of loopy. So be prepared.
And we're going to turn sound on for just a moment. Okay, so you can see it here now, right?
Okay, now this one here is a playback. Let's see if it works.
Okay, so you can see it here now, right?
Beautiful. So just like that, we have created a soundbar. Now, ooh, look at that. That is Inception right there. So we now have a soundbar with two pieces of information on it. I don't know if I need this many because it makes my channel much smaller. I mean, my video. Do they have a pop out for this? And there's no pop out, which means you don't get this thing at full size. I am really not a fan of. I guess if you go full screen like that, it'll work. That'll be about the only way. Okay, so there you go. We have created ourselves a Soundwave interactive soundbar. I am going to fill in, well, I'm going to change some of these and then fill them in at a later date. I think what I'd like to do is I'd actually like to bring them down just one row of smaller buttons. I don't think I need anything that large. Let me go back real quick. Now that I've disconnected, I should no longer see it on my... See, there you go. Now, notice how much bigger my stream is now without the soundbar on it. Much, much larger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream now. I'm going to grab my breakfast, take my dogs out, and come back and do some ESO. And I will see you guys in just a few minutes.